Hey everybody, it's Chris Eads, Wootini from GayGamer.net, here with another weekly video podcast. I'm wearing this in honor of Captain America, which I just saw Captain America the Winter Soldier this weekend, and it's really, really good. It did the impossible. It only took 3 movies, but I now actually enjoy Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow. When she showed up in Iron Man, I couldn't stand her, and I thought she was kind of average in the Avengers. She was like, okay, she was tolerable in the Avengers, but here I actually enjoyed her. So that was really good. So if it does nothing else, it did that for me. I just felt like it's a really good movie, it's a great action yarn, lots of great, action set pieces, which, by the way, they put too many of those in the trailer. Like, I saw a trailer of Captain America, I had to look away, because there is a shot in the trailer with a helicarrier that is literally from the last 5 minutes of the movie. Or maybe not 5 minutes, but you know what I mean? It's from the end of the movie. And I'm like, why are you putting this in the trailer? They do that all the time. I don't like looking at trailers now, because they spoil way too much. That's why I appreciate the Godzilla trailers, because the Godzilla trailers aren't even showing you Godzilla. That's the way to do it. You gotta build anticipation. Don't show me shots from the end of the movie. I know that taking out of context, you don't know, but then you figure it out as you're watching the movie, and you're like, oh, this is what's going to happen, because I remember this shot from the trailer. My problem with Captain America the Winter Soldier is that there was no way it was ever going to live up to Captain America, because that is my favorite Marvel movie. And this is a S.H.I.E.L.D. movie that has Captain America in it. And I understand you have to have Captain America because he's like the moral center, and you need him to be the focus that all this chaos is happening around, but I would have liked a little more Captain America and some more costumed adventuring, because undercover superheroes don't wear costumes, and I like my superheroes to wear costumes. I'm funny that way. But anyway, go see it. It's great. It's fun. And stay through the credits, at least for the first tag. You don't need to stay for the second tag. The second tag is like, whatever. But moving on to games. I did also, as promised, I finished Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. And once again, it is a delightful adventure. And I do have to say that I wasn't crazy about the minigame puzzles this time around. And they weren't, like, super fun, so I kind of let them slide. I did a couple of them, a couple of each, and then I kind of let them slide while I focused on the main story and doing those puzzles and finding the hidden puzzles and all that sort of stuff. So I might go back to those, I might not. I don't know, we'll see. I did appreciate that, because normally the Professor Layton games are all weird and a little bit crazy, and then at the end they're like, oh no, we weren't, they try to explain things because they're like, oh no, we weren't really time traveling, we were just taking an elevator to a hidden underground chamber that looked like a future city. And you're like, wait, that's more realistic than actual time travel? Okay, I guess. But in this one, you've got Azran, mysticism, magic stuff happening, like, right from the start. And so as we're getting close to the end, I'm like, how is this one going to have some kind of insane explanation for all of this? And it turns out in this one they didn't bother with that. They just left things insane as they are. They just threw in a lot of soap opera twists and turns at the end, where there's all these, like, revelations about characters and their alignments and who's working for who and who's double-crossing that one, and I'm reading this and I was like, I think I need to bring up my 3DS memo function to keep track of everything that's going on here, because it got a little crazy at the end. But now that that is done, I can focus more time on playing Dress Up and managing my cafe in Disney Magical Adventure. I'm working on a review for the site, and that should go up in time for the game's launch of April 11th. And if you are a Disney fan and you own a 3DS, you should probably check this out, because it's a lot of fun. It's Not like Animal Crossing exactly, because there's a lot to do. Like, you're constantly going on quests to get the ingredients for your different furniture and outfits and what people are asking you for. So, you know, there's always something to do. I have reached a point in the game where, like, I need to upgrade my magic wand. I need to get a new magic wand that's stronger, or I need to get a new outfit that will give me more defense and hit points. But I'm missing like one ingredient, and then I need to get that by redoing older quests that I've already finished. You have to redo these quests over and over again until you get the right ingredient. And some of them are kind of rare, which is irritating. Luckily, there's a fortune teller who can cast a charm on you that'll let you get more rare items. That's very helpful. You can only do it once a day, unfortunately. But at least that will get you the rare items you need for your new stuff. So that's the first time where I felt like a little frustrated, where I'm like, ugh, and I would have to do things a couple of times before I could unlock something new. Before, I felt like things just kept unlocking, and I'm like, I can't keep track of everything that's happening right now. Right now I need to figure out how to get a better fishing pole, because my fishing pole is not that good, and I feel like I need a better fishing pole, but I don't see Donald anywhere, and he's the one that got me the fishing pole in the first place. So I'm wondering where that fishing pole quest might be. But anyway, it's still great fun. But even though I'm playing a lot of Disney Magical Adventure, for whatever reason, this past week, I decided to go ahead and buy Hatsune Miku Project Diva F for my PlayStation Vita. It's a good thing that I went with the Vita version, because music rhythm games are great on the go, you know, because you just play one quick song and then you get your train stop and you're good. As opposed to playing it on my PS3, and also I realized playing it that I kind of find the music catchy, but it's all Vocaloids, so it's all completely synthetic, and I can imagine that if I was playing it on the PS3, my husband would be like, what is that noise? So it's probably better that I play it on my handheld where I can put headphones in, so that no one else has to be bothered by it. I've only just started it. I have only just been playing through some of the songs on easy so I can learn the songs, because that's the problem. It's not like other music rhythm games where you know the songs, so you know the rhythms of it. These are completely new songs that I do not know, and so I have to play them on easy before I can play them on normal or even attempt hard, so I can learn the rhythms and get familiar with the tunes. Some of which are actually not bad. I don't think I would go buy a soundtrack, because I don't think I could just listen to this kind of music. It's weird. But yeah, so so far it's kind of fun. I haven't tried any of the other stuff, like editing songs, or like the Diva room where you use the touchscreen and touch the girls. That just seems creepy to me, but so yeah. And it'll also give me something else to play on my long bus ride from New York City to Boston for PAX East, which is next weekend. If you are there, I hope you'll say hi. And I am looking forward greatly to checking out the Diversity Lounge, because there was all that talk about it, and so I want to see what it actually turns out to be. So that's going to pretty much be the main focus of my PAX East coverage. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be games to write about, and of course I'll have my cosplay galleries to show you all the cute boys in costume, and girls. But the main focus, I can't wait to figure out what to write about. I don't know what I'm going to write about it. I don't know if it's going to be an expose about how horrible it is, or how it turned out to be the best thing ever. Probably not. But that'll be something to look for after PAX East. So if you're there, do say hi. And if you are there, or if you're just in the Boston area and not actually attending PAX East, please stop by Club Cafe Saturday night around 9 o'clock. We're all going to start getting together. That's our annual GayGamer.net meetup. we couldn't have it at the cool bar where we used to have it, so now we're having it at Club Cafe, which I hope works out. Fingers crossed. So please show up and help us all have a really good time. And next week, full report, direct from Boston. See you then!